Congratulations, Aquarius, coming in first as the most viewed video for the second half of July. So what does that mean? You get your bonus reading first. So if you are new to my channel, I do a top 3 in the beginning of the month as well as the middle of the month for the most viewed videos, the top 3 signs. So Aquarius, you are coming in as number 1. Thank you guys so very much for the love and support. So let's get right into your bonus reading. Let's start with taking a look at what the challenges might be for your connection. General as always, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release the rest. All right, so I'm going to start with this new deck that I received from Fire Witch Tarot. It's called What Went Wrong. All right, so what did go wrong? Let's take a look at the challenges first when it comes to your person. And let's offer you some clarity here. So what went wrong between you and your person? Time for others, but not for you. Okay, not for you or them. So there could be an issue here as far as the two of you being able to spend quality time together. All right, and if they're not spending time with you, then they could possibly be spending time with other people. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a third-party situation, although for some of you it could be. It could be something as simple as they're hanging out with their friends and they're just not making enough time for you. We have overload, too much was going on in their life. That's kind of what I'm getting, you know, because they didn't have time for the relationship. They weren't putting in their all into the partnership. For some of you guys, maybe your person was overloaded and stressed out with their work life and other obligations. And as it says, too much was going on in their life. But the thing is, that created an imbalance between the two of you. Let's grab one more message here. What went wrong in the partnership? If they weren't spending it with you, then they were either spending it with other people or just too many things pulling at them, occupying their time. This one says they are or were too sensitive. Okay, so if any of these applies to you as well, certainly take it for how it makes sense for you personally. But I do feel, since I'm focused mostly on the person that you are thinking about for this reading, they could have been the sensitive type. You know, you guys could have been bickering, could have been arguing, especially if they weren't spending a whole lot of time with you. And maybe they tend to get really upset because they're throwing all of their energies into work and other obligations, and they could just be stressing themselves out, if I could speak today. So, we'll clarify that, of course. Let's grab 3 additional messages from my Silhouettes deck here, and then we'll clarify with Tarot. For Aquarius, for your bonus reading. So what are the other challenges that might have presented itself in your connection? They were making time for other people and not for you, and they're stressed out, overloaded, too much going on in their life, and then some of you guys could be dealing with an overly sensitive individual here. We do have beacon of hope, though. It does say when you fail to see the light at the end of the tunnel, look for me, I will be there. But since we're taking a look at the challenges, somebody was losing hope here. Maybe it was you, Aquarius, that was losing hope that this person would ever make time for you. Look at this, mine. Okay, so this is somebody that can be a little bit territorial. That could be you as well, or of course it could be reversed. It could be the person that you're thinking about. But I'm leaning more towards intuitively picking up that it's the individual that you are thinking of. You know, there are certain things in their life that they are either very possessive or territorial about. And this is so ironic because as much time as they were spending with either other people or, again, work, their work life could be very demanding, very busy, family obligations, or just overall other things that were taking them away from the connection. I feel when it comes to your person, Aquarius, even though their plate was full, they wanted you to be a part of what was on their plate. You know, it's like, you're mine, I still want you in my life. But here's the thing, even though they might feel that way, it's coming through as a challenge because they just weren't showing up for you. They weren't able to give to the partnership as much as you needed them to. So you could also be dealing with somebody who could be possessive, territorial, the jealous type. We have genius, okay, make wise choices, but it is coming up as a challenge because it's just the opposite. They were not making wise choices, and part of those wrong choices perhaps was not being able to put in the effort towards the partnership and the connection, not being able to spend enough time with you. So let's grab some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, for your bonus reading. So let's clarify these messages here. They couldn't make time for you. King of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting with that, and some of you guys might be dealing with a masculine who is a water sign, either Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. I feel, because the King of Cups is someone who is caring, very loving, and certainly devoted, as it says, emotionally balanced. There could have been a shift in the energy. Maybe they just couldn't make time for you before, but I have a feeling here if they're ready to come towards you as this King of Cups, they're ready to invest fully in the partnership. So it actually makes sense for me that we've got this Death card coming up, because the old way that you guys were interacting, how things were playing out between the two of you before, that needs to come to an end if it hasn't already, because there are changes that need to be made here. This is a metamorphosis. This is a transition for your relationship. Whatever has been challenging it can be rectified. I feel you guys can move on from that. And I am also getting for your person here, Aquarius, that they're ready to put in the work where they failed to do that before. Some of you guys could be thinking of a twin flame. Okay, so our Four of Wands here could represent that twin flame connection. It does seem here for those who are in separation, there's a possible reunion that can happen. We do have the Eight of Cups here, so somebody walked away here. Either you did the walking away, Aquarius, or your person did. I'm leaning more towards that you walked away from them because they just weren't showing up for you. You left it behind and perhaps pursued love elsewhere. The old way of how things were going needed to change, and a stronger foundation has to be built in order for this connection to grow. And I feel through this evolution from the Eight of Cups that has the potential to happen. We've got eights coming through here. Okay, so eights in tarot can represent change. And just as I was saying, those changes need to be implemented in order for this relationship to not be stagnant and to at least move to the next level in this partnership. For those who are in separation, again, there's a possibility for a reunion here. And I feel when it comes to the person that you are thinking about, Aquarius, they're now ready to put in the work into this partnership where they failed to put in the work before. Because I'm getting that, as it says, overload, too much was going on in their life. That could be something as simple as they were just working too hard, and just their career might have taken so much time from their day, from their schedule, that they didn't have enough time to dedicate to the relationship. So I have a feeling there's been a shift in this energy here. You know, whatever they're passionate about by way of their vocation and their life purpose, I feel they need to dedicate just as much passion towards the connection. And look at this. You've got the sun coming through here. So there is hope, even though maybe you felt at one point in time that you were losing hope, that this person just isn't going to get their act together, or that they just can't show up for you the way you need them to. So I feel whatever challenges you guys have faced in the past, they are really wanting to fix this and transition away from that, and even walk away from things that stress them out so that they can show up for you, so that they could be more present in the relationship with you. So that's really good. Let's go ahead and see, are they still attracted to you? Certainly sexually. Let's take a look at that. So this next batch of cards, this is my Sugar and Spice Oracle. It can contain some sexual innuendos. If you don't want to hear this portion, you're more than welcome to go to the next section. Not all the cards do, but you know, some of them definitely have that. So if that's not something you're interested in, you're more than welcome to fast forward. All right, Aquarius. So when it comes to the two of you, is the attraction still there? I feel they're wanting to put the work, as I've mentioned, into the connection. But is the sexual chemistry still there? Let's see. Oh my gosh, look. Passion fruit. Do you have any idea how much I desire you? This passionate connection between us is undeniable. I feel the very essence of you, even when you're not near, what I would give to have you here. So I feel this person definitely regrets the fact that they maybe were not as I've mentioned, present in the connection as they needed to be. And clearly this is an indication that the passion that they feel for you, it's still there. We do have creme brulee. I know you've had to break through my hardened shell of pain and heartbreak to get to who I really am on the inside. I'm so grateful that you didn't give up on me or on us. I'm ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. So take whatever part of that makes sense. This is an indication for some of you that they really are ready, that they're ready to show up for you the way that they definitely failed to show up for you before. That just keeps popping up here. Let's grab a couple more messages and then we will grab some tarot messages. But yeah, they still feel attracted to you. The passion is coming through. We have hot chocolate. You can enjoy me best in front of a nice, cozy fire. Just the two of us savoring every moment we have together. Hold me, love me, desire me. Don't ever let me go. Put your lips to mine and take me all in. I'll warm you right up. So, I mean, the passion, the intimate moments that you guys have shared. Something that might sound familiar here for some of you is spending time in front of a cozy fire, especially if where you live, it tends to get really cold, especially during winter time. Just cozying up together and spending time. And this is an indication for sure that they still desire you. Let's grab one more card here. They still feel the heat. Okay, we've got two cards coming through here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I gotta tell you, this is the naughtiest, the naughtiest card, one of them anyway, in this deck, and the sexual innuendos are ridiculous. I'll read that in a minute. And then we have blueberries. Also, just these flavors that are presenting itself here might be something that you really enjoy or your person. All right, so here we go with banana. It says, there's nothing like having me first thing in the morning. Just open wide and take me in your mouth. Doesn't it feel good when you swallow, so creamy and tasty? I'm good for your body and you can have me over and over again, day or night. You can have me any way you want me. So obviously, whatever part of that makes sense for you, certainly sexually when it comes to how you guys were together intimately, the passionate connection, the sexual chemistry, it's all reflected here. And then we've got blueberries coming through. You know I am good for your heart. You've tried to push me away, but sooner or later you will realize you need me. I am your weakness. I am your strength. Stop denying it. You know you love me. All right, so for some of you, maybe your person actually said this to you. You could have even said any of these words to your person, letting them know it's like, you know you love me, so you need to start showing up for me. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. If you are new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners wanting to learn how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed meaning, so it makes it really easy to learn. And the twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So Aquarius, let's see what else you need to know. We already clearly see that they're very attracted to you. They still feel the passion. we have this Eight of Cups. Okay, so again, there's this reference to leaving something behind and walking away. And I feel what that's referring to here is there's a part of your past together where we've already seen they couldn't show up for you. So they're going to have to walk away from whatever prevented you guys from coming together, certainly intimately. They're wanting to leave all of that behind because without you, they're lonely. You know, they miss the passion. So they're ready. They are really wanting to create a future with you. They're ready to start planning for the future. This person, maybe there was a point in time where they lived in the past and they were kind of stuck there, but now they are looking ahead. This is all about growth here, being able to find happiness for the two of you. Some of you guys could be dealing with water signs here. We've got the Emerald of Water coming in. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through in this reading, as well as fire signs. Okay, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for some of you. So this card does say, it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Exactly. Because I feel that's kind of what you guys were dealing with before. Things were stuck. You were at a stalemate because your person just was not there for you. And it goes on to say, love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. Okay, so you got to recognize that within yourself in order for your person to recognize that as well. Look at these cards. We've got the Fool, which is a beautiful energy here, letting us know that perhaps your person is ready to take that leap of faith to start fresh with you. Have more adventures with you. Good luck is on your side with that Wheel of Fortune. There are certain cycles that are completing here, and I feel a lot of that has to do with the past. So there's a new cycle coming in. Good karma, okay? A turning point in your relationship. And then you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. And certainly when it comes to love and romance, this is letting you know that happiness is on its way to you. Security, stability in the partnership. Finances looks pretty good as well. So if that's something that you've been struggling with, there's a possibility that things will improve in that area also. So are they still attracted to you? Absolutely. They sure are. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional advice from Spirit. Your spirit guides here. I'm going to pull from this brand new deck. It's a beautiful deck that I just received from Angelic Revelation 144. It's called Lovebirds and Spirit Animals. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the messages are here. Maybe you already have a particular spirit animal that you associate with, or your person. So let's see. For Aquarius. Okay, so we've got a few coming through here. We have Meerkat. We have Parrot. We have Kestrel. I'm not familiar with that one. Is it Kestrel? Kestrel. And then bottom of the deck, we have Butterfly. All right, so let's read through these and let's take a look and see what it says. So meerkats are symbolic of feminine energy, unity, and friendship. You may make new friendships at this time. A friend may be a secret admirer and long for something more. All right, so some of you guys might not even be aware of somebody who's interested in you, divine feminines. So if you're in separation from a masculine who just couldn't show up for you, that window of opportunity to create movement towards you, it's not going to be there forever. If they don't do anything about it, then there's someone else who perhaps might be on the outskirts just keeping tabs on you because they're interested, but they're not coming forward for whatever reason. Not yet anyway. And then you've got Parrot coming through here. Discernment is needed in communication. Trust your intuition. Do their actions align with their words? Or are they just telling you what you want to hear? So you got to be careful that the person that you are perhaps allowing back into your life, if you are in separation, or the person that you're thinking about, if you guys are together, you got to make sure that communication is flowing, that they're being open and honest with you. that, as it says, their actions align with their words. Does it match up? Or are they really just telling you what it is that they feel you would want to hear? Okay, so if you relate to that, that might be a bit of a red flag there. All right, so Kestrel. Kestrel symbolizes knowing when to act and when to commit to a relationship. That's perfect. That has a lot to do, I feel, with trusting your gut and intuition. And that applies to your person too. They have to know when they're ready, when they feel it's time to act, to head in your direction, to create communication perhaps. And then we have butterfly. The butterfly meaning is telling you to be ready to surrender yourself to love. A harmonious relationship will be presented to you soon if you're willing to open your heart to love. That's beautiful. Really nice messages. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot from my tarot teacher here. Beautiful deck. Meerkat, Parrot, Kestrel, and Butterfly. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else do we need to know here? Let's see. This one keeps wanting to pop up. You see, Eight of Cups. Walking away from the past. Especially the feminine, because the meerkat represents the feminine energy. So I feel, Divine Feminine, you had to walk away from your masculine because they just were not as present in your life as you needed them to be. We've got the King of Cups. Okay, so remember, that's the second time that the King of Cups is showing up here. They really are ready, I feel, to come towards you to offer that cup of love. This is someone who's affectionate, emotionally balanced, strong, loving, caring person. So it comes down, as it says, to being able to trust your gut and instincts, perhaps, Divine Feminine, when it comes to your masculine, especially if there were trust issues before. And the King of Cups is somebody who I feel is going to be real with you. They're not going to be just telling you what it is that you want to hear. They're going to be coming from a very special place in their heart, and that's where you are. You know, you hold a very special place in their heart, I feel. This is a perfect card, I feel, coming through. You've got the Lover's card coming through here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. So remember, the Kestrel symbolizes knowing when to act and when to commit to a relationship. And the Lover's card is all about choices and decisions. So I feel this really does fall on your person to know when to act. I feel they're still attracted to you. We've seen that here. They love you. They care for you. You hold a special place in their heart, as I've mentioned. They want to be back in union with you. They want you to be their life partner. But they need to act. They need to know when is the right time to do this. When is the right time to reach out? So they perhaps are faced with particular choices when it comes to the connection between the two of you. They need to make the right choices, make those life-altering decisions to be able to come back into your life. Let's grab one more message here. And the butterfly meaning is telling you to be ready. So it's all about being ready, knowing when to act, knowing when to communicate, knowing when to reach out, walking away from whatever brought you guys down to begin with. So it's directing your person to really take a look at this situation from a different angle, with a different set of eyes, in order to restore the harmony in this partnership. And I love how we've got butterfly here, and the hangman can represent metamorphosis. There has to be change here. There has to be change in order for things to improve and get better between you and your person. I feel it's the Divine Feminine who walked away and put a stop to this connection, needing to let go because something just wasn't working for you. So in order for this relationship to be revived and to bloom once again, your masculine, perhaps Divine Feminines, has to go through their own metamorphosis in their own life to come towards you as this butterfly, perhaps, to restore the harmony and the connection once again. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some messages from their higher self. I am going to pull from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle here. So let's grab some words from your person, what it is that they would like to say to you. If you resonate with some of these words and what's coming from you to them, absolutely interpret it that way. So let's take a look. Look at this. We have I do. Some of you guys, take it only if it applies. You could have been married or had plans to get married someday. I feel they still want to do that. They still see a future with you. I can't imagine my life without you here loving me. Beautiful message. Let's stay together. Yeah, this person does not want to be apart from you. Our soul connection is magical. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that as well. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot teacher here. So from their higher self, this is what it is that they would want to tell you. Clearly, it comes down to them being ready to communicate. For some of you guys, maybe you're not ready to even interact with this person, especially if you're the one that walked away. Maybe you're still hurting. Maybe you're still healing. My Divine Feminine's coming through as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys, I feel, as I've mentioned, you could have already been married. You could have already had children. There could be a family dynamic that was affected by this connection, especially if you guys are in separation. The Queen of Pentacles can sometimes represent a maternal energy, a motherly figure. Okay, so some of you guys, as I've mentioned, could already have had children, either with the person you're thinking about or from a previous partnership, perhaps. Money matters, I feel, especially for my feminines. Things are either going really well or it's going to improve and change in that area. Okay, we've got the Seven of Cups coming through here. So opportunities, choices that are going to be presented perhaps to both of you. You both have your own free will, but at the end of the day, I feel when it comes to your person, they need to make a wise choice. They need to get to a point in their life where they choose wisely. And I feel, look at this, remember this card, Genius, make wise choices. I feel that's a part of the shift in the energy that they realize in order for them to be a huge presence in your life, they're going to have to show up. Look at this. We've got the King of Cups coming through again. So, Divine Feminine, your masculine is ready to offer their cup of love to you. The question is, are you ready to accept it? It's totally up to you, because there's a reason why it's coming through in this reading from 3 different decks 3 times. Okay, we've got a masculine letting the feminine know. It's like, look, I'm ready. I'm ready to show up for you. I am ready. They're ready to open up their heart. Let's stay together. Okay, so clearly you guys could have had a very painful ending here, a painful breakup, but I'm getting here that we have a masculine who's really wanting to bring this partnership back together, or to at least fix whatever is broken between the two of you. Okay, part of the issue for some of you guys could have been that there was competition. There could have been infidelities. There could have been third-party situations here. So if you're feeling a little bit defensive, if you are kind of on the fence right now, Aquarius, that's totally understandable. You gotta as well take action or accept someone back when you yourself are ready, if that's something that you are interested in. And then we've got the Nine of Cups here, letting you know that your wish to be with your person can still manifest. If you guys are actually wanting to manifest this together, it's possible. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this bonus reading. I do hope whatever part of it makes sense for you, helps you out at this time. Thank you guys, as always, for your love and support in my channel and for tuning in. And that's it for now. Thank you so very much. I'll see you next time.